Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And as we mentioned earlier, we're going to be talking about the International Day of the Girl, or the World's Girl Day. This day is marked on 11th of October each year. We're going to be talking about issues facing women and girls in Egypt and worldwide, like gender inequality and women empowerment. And on this issue, we're glad to be joined by Dr. Amr Hassan, the Executive Director of the campaign You Are the Most Important, and Dr. Joomane Sabri, a member of the campaign. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show. And first, let me start off with ladies first, of course. Dr. Joomane Sabri, you are a member of the campaign.
Yeah.
You are the most important, or
You are more important.
you are more important, or the most important. It could be much better. So, if you could talk or elaborate about your role in that particular, campaign, because we already have history with Dr. Amrou, of course. It's a very important campaign.
Yeah.
So if you would like to elaborate on your role and why were you so excited to be able to join this campaign?
Okay, as you know, that women now consider it the whole community itself. They are mothers, daughters, friends.
Of course.
Yeah. My role is I share in this campaign. It's very good. They deal with the different issues, like the girl and women rights, education, nutrition, medical and legal rights. As I am dentist, I have several rules to maintain this campaign. We deal with, oral health has very important role in this campaign. Oral health, very important. We deal with child's parents. We spread and maintain our effort to spread the awareness everywhere in Egypt, like what we are going to do on Wednesday in Al Samarat High. We are going to spread our awareness to the child and parents with our big role model, Dr. Amr.
Right. Dr. Amr, would you please shed light on the Girls' World Day, or the International Day of the Girl, its history, its ancient activities of that day in Egypt and worldwide?
We are celebrating a day called International Day of Girl Child. If we look to the history, there was a great organization called PLAN, which started to sort about that we have problems which are facing girls, which are not similar to the problems facing women. All of us know that International Day of Women is present in March. So PLAN asked UN, why not to put it in calendar, special day for girl child.
So it's dedicated for girls until the age of a girl child,
Yeah,
until the age of 12, for example?
They mean here girl child less than 18, less than
Okay,
18.
right.
So 11th of October, we started to celebrate Girl International Day starting from 2011. If you want to solve what they think about, the theme of the first year, 2011, it was about child marriage. We mean here by child marriage is that when girl married before 18 years. Although here in Egypt we still have problems. If you think there are well-known villages in Egypt in which girls may be married at age of 12 or 13, and you may hear horrible stories about these girls who married at 12 years, and so when she delivers the baby may be assigned as her brother because she has no papers for marriage. So when she delivers the baby is assigned as her brother because the baby will have the name of her father. And after 1 year, she will be divorced and will marry another one, because mostly when she married at the age of 12, what was shocking is that she will marry another man, not Egyptian, maybe he has 60 years or 65 years old. So he thinks it's not considered as marriage. Why we are facing child marriage? When she marry at young age, this means multiple births. She will give a birth for 4 and 5 and 6 children. When we marry at young age, she will deliver for community large number of children. I always remember a story when I was in Asra Aini hospital. Young lady who was pregnant in her 5th baby. When I asked her, what is your age? She told me, doctor, I don't know, check my ID. When I looked at her ID, I found that she was only 18. 18 and she is in her 5th baby. If you look at her face, you will see that she is in her 40s. Multiple pregnancy, multiple births, repeated unspaced pregnancy and birth exhaust and drain her body. So she looks older because when she married at young age, she will not receive good antenatal care. She will not receive good nutrition and multivitamins. So the pregnancy will drain her body, so she will look older and older. So this was the theme of the first day, which was about child marriage.
And Dr. Joumana, you're also concerned in what Dr. Amr is talking about, but you were talking about the Asmarat district. You said that you have in plan to be able to visit that district and effect some activities. Before air, Dr. Amr showed me a journal, a small story, a beautiful light story that is talking about the dangers of smoking. And of course, you have a lot to do with that, of course, as a dentist.
Yeah, smoking is a very major factor. It affects.
How do you try to campaign and spread awareness amongst the people of the Asmarat district, especially that you are addressing people under the age? I was really shocked and surprised that this is a story for people, citizens under the age. I mean, addressing people about the dangers of smoking, people under 20, it's really shocking to us. Tell us about the problems in rural areas concerning things.
Okay, the childs now have several problems, including smoking, addiction, stuff like that.
It's worldwide.
It's worldwide. We are dealing with this by maintaining several different ways, like this book. We make our effort to spread the awareness to the parents, mainly the parents. The parents have the major role to their child to let them know the oral health and how to avoid gum diseases and how to avoid untreated cavities. It's very painful. And how to avoid the smoking and addiction. These several ideas are very important, and that's what we are propagating in our campaign.
Right. Dr. Amr, in your opinion, what are the most important challenges facing the girl child in Egypt and in the Arab world, of course?
I have told you one, which was child marriage. The other one is about education, and this was the theme of the second year for Girl International Day, which was the theme of 2012. It was about education. I say the girl has right to read ABC and to write 1, 2, 3. Every girl, let the girl be a girl. If she is educated, she will mostly enter the university, then will have work, so she have her salary, so she can be independent. If you thought what protect girls in our community, what will protect women, it's one of three. Either she has strong family, powerful family which protect her, or she has good finance, or the third thing is that she has good position in the community. What is sustainable for girls and women is good position in community. You may lose your money, or you may lose your parents. What is sustainable and protects you through all your life is education. When you are educated, you will have a good job. Good job will maintain for you good position in the community, which will protect you through all your life. So the second problem which I was talking about is education. So we talked about child marriage, then education. Another one is about violence. Violence and sexual harassment is also prevalent here in Egypt, when we talk a lot. One of source of violence like FGM is also still now is prevalent in Egypt. It's so difficult to change what is imprinted in your minds, what is printed in your genes. So till now, there are parents in Egypt, maybe in Upper Egypt mostly, they have in their genes, imprinted in their brains, that FGM is related to Islam, FGM is related to custom and traditions, FGM protects your girls. So we have to work harder and harder to change all these bad ideas. Coloring book is about smoking. Ali defeats smoking. Every child likes to color and paint. The poor and the rich child So these coloring books tells you about child called Ali, who see his friends in the school is smoking. So Ali will enter a time machine which will travel through it 40 years. He will see that his friends become old, his friends become cardiac patients. His friends told him that they want to stop smoking, but they can't stop now. So Ali will return back to school and start anti-smoking campaign. Another coloring book we have is called Layla, and it's powerful poems. She was talking about director of school who asked Layla, why children now, why children like becomes like dwarf? This is because Layla will think what to do. She will enter a machine which will go through bones of one of the child. She will discover that there is something called calcium and vitamin D not present now in bones. When she asked the doctor, he told her that children now in Egypt don't drink milk. Children now in Egypt drink soft drinks. He will tell her that child have to drink milk on daily basis to stop soft drinks, and if they continue in this bad behavior on drinking soft drinks without milk, this will lead to osteoporosis, which may lead to fracture in the future. Why we are focusing on girls, why we are focusing on child? Because if we are focusing now on child, after 20 years, we will create newer generation, which don't need me, will not need any organization, will not need anyone to talk about their health. So now our girl is our future. The girl is our new hope. If you work now on girls, they will be, after 15 or 20 years, they will be the mom who will teach their child what to do in their life.
Right, Dr. Joumana, of course, both of you are MDs, and most of the campaign is focusing or targeting the physical health of the citizens, and you are focusing on the new generations. Dental care is one huge part, one important, vital part of the physical health. Dental care doesn't start with going to the dentist. Of course, it's important, but also it starts with the nutrition. And then follows the dental steps that you as a dentist would be kindly, if you like, to offer some tips to the viewers, how, or the kids. I don't know if Dr. Amrou have thought of writing some comics or some
yesterday we were talking about it, why not to make coloring books. It's so important.
Dental care, you should recommend one for the kids because it's very important. People don't know how to really effect a good dental care program, and in spite of the fact that it's very easy, but they don't have the awareness.
Like I told you before, oral health is very important. It's not only considered in our appearance and a sense of well-being, it's a self-esteem. We must have a good oral hygiene measures, and we must spread and make our effort to spread this awareness to the parents and child, how they can maintain a healthy diet with good oral hygiene guidance.
How can we do that?
How can we do that? First of all, we advise the child to brush their teeth daily and floss them daily using antimicrobial mouth rinse. Avoid any treating and cavities must be maintained to the dentist. They must visit the dentist regularly. Healthy diet.
People hate dentists. They get so scared. Unless they're very beautiful like you. But
thank you.
I mean, no, seriously, people get scared so much of dentists. I mean,
why?
I don't know. It's I mean, you can have a surgical operation, but you can't go to a dentist. I mean, it's
but I think now dentists are trying to reduce pain. Right? You don't get such a heavy pain like it used to be before.
Right? Nowadays,
the new methods are different.
New methods and new trends are very different nowadays.
You were talking about your tips. I'm sorry I interfered.
No, nothing. I deal now with children. So we bring to them toys. We draw to them the tooth and tell them that the caries is like something very bad.
You can do that with the adults also, but we were talking about the tips. If you like to give tips for awareness, how to do dental care, because it's very important. Most of us are ignorant.
Toothbrushing. We must educate our parents to have this education to their child, how they can make their child teeth very healthy. Not to eat sweets. If they ate anything sweety,
Brush their teeth.
brush their teeth or drink water. And drink water.
water is
yeah,
okay?
after it, okay, after it. The mouth pH rise after you eat anything sweety. So this what become after that caries and maintain a caries cavity. We don't want this. So they are very simple methods. If they put it on their mind, they will maintain good oral health.
Right. Dr. Amr, as we're talking about the International Day of the Girl or the World's Girl Day, who's going to be the mother of the future, as you've just mentioned, what are the most important tips that you would like to tell our viewers that to create more awareness to how to treat their girl child?
Yeah. Before I answer, you have raised an important issue, which is culture of preventive medicine. Our problem in Egypt is that we don't have a concept of preventive medicine. For what we are talking now about are tips to protect your teeth. This is called preventive medicine. We don't want people to be ill and then trying to treat them. We don't want them child to have dental caries, then go to dentist. We are trying to put in the concepts of people that something called preventive medicine. We want to prevent disease. But if you want to prevent disease, you have to know the risk factor for every disease. If you know the risk factor of disease, you can protect yourself. So if we are talking about women health, what the most important issue maybe here is present in Egyptian society, maybe like obesity, because the mom, when she is happy with her girl child, she lot of sweats, so she have gained a lot of weight. What mom don't know that fat cells is made and created in young age. So if your girl child have a lot of fat cells, all through journey of life, she will suffer from obesity. So I always say that our life is like a journey. If you start a journey through right way, you will continue through the right way even you reach 60 and 70 and 80 of your life. But if you start this journey wrong through obesity, bad habits, don't eating healthy food, you will, when you reach 40s and
Suffer
50s,
all
you
your
will suffer
life.
from all disease, maybe diabetes, hypertension, even maybe cancers. Obesity is one of the most important risk factors for cancer. Like this is maybe shocking, like cancer breast and uterine cancer is related to obesity. Obesity is one of important risk factors for diabetes, hypertension, and cardiac disease. If you want to know the problems facing Egyptian women, the first killer for women is heart disease. And the important risk factor for heart disease is hypertension, is diabetes, high cholesterol, not playing any kinds of sports. So always we have the most important tip for women, I always say, know your number. As you know your mobile number, as you know your credit number, you should know your blood pressure, your blood glucose, your weight, and blood cholesterol level.
Right, Dr. Amr Hassan, the Executive Director of the campaign, you are the most important, and Dr. Joomana Sabri, a member of the campaign. Many thanks for joining us today.
Thank you and good morning.
Thank you.
And I guess this brings us to the end of this edition of the Breakfast Show. Many thanks to all of you. Many thanks to Naveen Ramzi for I enjoyed your company so much.
The pleasure is mine.
My name is Tina Hussein, and hope to see you again tomorrow with a new team. Until then, that's it.